Shalom, Israel. You know what I'm saying? We're going to give y'all a minute to meme and stream. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. All right, let's get it.
It's not about the money, it's the principle. Gotta watch who you revere, who you listen to. I speak the Eastern soul, my flow medicinal. And I buried the old man, now I'm invincible. Gotta be wise in judgment, it's critical. Either couple with this brotherhood or you'll get ridiculed. The greatest man, the greatest servant, I kill for who I minister to. And I'm going war, nigga, win or lose. Hey, I was forged from the fire, torn from the liar. If hand join in hand, you'll get caught up in the crossfire. Become a casualty of chance. I'm in my stance, still in hand, ready to swing it like a lance. If the enemy advance, I'ma enhance. Had the benefit of the doubt, he never had a chance. Hey, this the shit that they beg for. That burn down the wicked Judge Dredd flow. Bitch, I am the law. Don't face it, prepared for war.
I'm gon' war till the day I'm done. Number one till the day I'm done. I'ma grind till the day is done. I'ma war till the day I'm done. It can't stop me. Nothing new up under the sun. I'm gon' war till the day I'm done. Number one till the day I'm done. I'ma grind till the day is done. I'ma war till the day I'm done. It can't stop me. Nothing new up under the sun.
I see what they say. Never envy a carnal man. Claim they real, they actions don't match what they say. I got the upper hand, what you don't understand, youngin'. I'd rather bleed than concede. Now that's saying something. These niggas cunning. They want my power, they never take it from me. Hey, for that money, I heard you insisted. I can't go out like that, they'll have to 86 me.
I got a question for everybody.
War going on outside, you in the crib, but the boy outside, I get it on outside. From the dust to the dawn outside, so when the morning outside, I'm catching wreck when they drawing outside. Cause it's a war outside, my sword drawn outside. This next caliber, you better be all outside. Cause it's a war outside, I get it on outside. You in the crib, but the boy outside, I get it on outside. And that's a definite cannonball, wrecking shit, excellent. Rhyme Barack Obama like the president. I remain strong, King Kong with the prevalence. I show you exactly what we do, that's how I represent. Hardcore, heaven sent, chain on, hella bent, throwing all black when they spot me like the leopard print. Oh, I got the braids in, shades on, made men, cause we put in work to stop the earth until they cave in. Walk strong, talk heavy, hold my own. You rock solid when we about to leave the sword, the stone, nigga, we warriors. Hardcore, tracking the pride, to let the Hebrew speak, nigga, general eyes. And we talk super heavy, nigga, that's the surprise. With all scripture, street talk, word the captain the cod, nigga, we blazing, ripping the mic with all facts, doing the knowledge to the max, till we cracking the pavement. UPK, y'all the one West Harlem, nigga. We spring forward and they falling like it's autumn, nigga. Talking to all them niggas born in the mud. If you ain't feeling this, you're cold and plugged, and that's real. Oh, I get the cat tie, or they not of our kind. I get the order that is handled kind, not the one kind. Without a doubt in my mind, I'm finna stop and recline. Anybody that come against us, they should probably resign. It's a war going on outside, no man to safe from. I hate these niggas throwing shots, but can they take some? Christ says, sell out your garments to get a sword now. I'ma go and sell off these polos to get a 4 pound. Game sure ain't started the war, but I'ma end it, cause the spiritual war could turn carnal any minute. I remember riding back in the days, window was tinted, but Salakia, I'm done with that carnal shit, I repented. And they bomb-proof the booth every time I'm about to go win it. You ain't know this shit, I live for this truth, and I'ma defend it. And I get my second wind just as soon these niggas get winded. There's a war going on outside, I'm jumping in it. There's a war going on outside, you in the crib, but the war outside, I get the dawn outside. From the dusk to the dawn outside, so in the morning outside, I'm catching wreck when they drawn outside. Cause it's a war outside, my sword drawn outside. This Excalibur, you better be all outside. Cause it's a war outside, I get it on outside. You in the crib, but the war outside, I get it on outside.
Nobody's safe, it's a war out here. If you pussy in the streets, you a whore out here. See me all suited up in my fallout gear. 762, flip your fucking car out here. No burner, I still break your jaw out here. No fear, if you scared, get a motherfucking pit. Or sit up in the church, you a motherfucking bitch. I give you in the verse what I give you in a clip. It's 32 rounds of fire, it never quit. A lot of fuckery going down, so what's the purpose? Sick of hanging around these clowns, get out the circus. If you cross that line, then you get lit up. The worst is all black hearses, tinted with black curtains. Docs on site with medics and mad nurses. Leave us out your verses. You don't want that kind of war, ready for that bullshit. Kinda like a matador. Get this kind of focus, you gon' need some Adderall. Something just to lock you in behind them padded walls. They say I got some screws loose, and that's true too. Don't let me let them wolves through like it's a full moon. It's like I transform the booth to a war room. Come up with a strategy, maximizing your calories. Courage of King David, battling like the Maccabees. Find out who you think that nigga fought to him casually. Then proceed to bar his life away rapidly. Take a knee for your majesty, take it to hate it savagely. I try leaving rap alone, but I guess that this had to be. Keep you grounded like gravity in the ville, but it's amity. Horror, I see calamity. Scar you up for my family. Mumble rappers be mad at me. Fuck them up in they faculty. They words sweet, sit in they mouth and causing cavity. Yeah, it's so cool. None of you suckers worry.
There's a war going on outside, you in the crib, but the war outside, I get it on outside. From the dusk to the dawn outside, so in the morning outside, I'm catching wreck when they drawn outside. Cause it's a war outside, my sword drawn outside. This Excalibur, you better be all outside. Cause it's a war outside, I get it on outside. You in the crib, but the war outside, I get it on outside.
Shalom, Israel. This is I.S.U.P.K, the Israelite School Universal Practical Knowledge, started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General YAHANNA. All right. Today's class is Wednesday Biblical Law class. The I.S.U.P.K is here to teach the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians the true culture, all right, behind the Bible, your true nationality according to the Bible, all right? And today's title is The World is Yours, Israel. The world is yours, so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian under Christ himself, man. We have to come back to being obedient to these laws so we can have our rulership, man. The kingdom of heaven is at hand. It's not somewhere in the sky. It's right here in front of us. We just have to acknowledge our brothers and have the truth expound like it's supposed to, man. You shouldn't have the truth for yourself and hold it in for yourself, man. All right, the truth is to be spread amongst the multitude in the congregation. Because if you just have the truth, what good is it? Your brothers and sisters don't have it, man. Your brothers and sisters need the truth to know how to be obedient to the Most High. Like a lot of us are in Christianity, right? And it's cool to eat a pork chop there. It's cool to eat shrimp salad or shrimp whatever, bacon this, bacon that. All right, when if you read these scriptures that it's law to not eat unclean foods, man. They're an abomination to the Most High. We can have the world. The world will be under our rulership, man. The scriptures say the world is given into the hand of the wicked. All right. It doesn't say, how wicked this world is, but it's letting you know that it's given into the hands of the wicked. We know that this world is wicked, and why the world is mourning, because we can look at the ozone, man, all the pollution. All right. We can look at the trees getting chopped down for money being grown. Or we can look at the trees being chopped down because there's a pagan holiday called Christmas. All right. The animals are mourning. Okay. The turkey dies at a massive rate every year around November. All right. The deer are mourning, the buffalo are mourning, the white rhinos, the cheetahs, Siberian tigers. All right. All animals are, listen, at a survival rate right now. All right. There's not as many shrimp, crab, pork, and lobsters as there should be, man, to clean up this world. All right. They're bottom feeders for a reason. They shouldn't be at the bottom of your belly, man. That's an abomination to the Most High. All right. Let me get the first scripture of the day. Let me get Hosea, Bible Shop, chapter 4, verse 6. All right. This scripture lets us know that the truth, shouldn't just stay amongst certain people, man. The truth is to be spread abroad. All right. But to enter into the gates of heaven, it's a straight gate. It's a straight line of being obedient. It's a straight line of following these laws, statutes, commandments. It's a straight line from staying away from wicked and unclean things, man, that are abomination to the Lord. Because the wages of sin equals death, man. All right, let me know when you're ready.
Come. It's the book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed.
My what?
My people.
No, all people.
My people.
This is saying my people. All right, this is directed to a certain person or a certain nationality, man. It says my people. Yeah, no sweat. It says my people. I might need a cup, Bible shot. I can pour a little water, this is a little water. All right, it's saying my people. Who is my people? My people are you so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. My people are the ones that were on the slave plantations. My people are the ones that suffered building Egypt pyramids. My people are the ones that have been incarcerated the most. My people are the ones that strung out on drugs such as marijuana, crack, cocaine, Oxycontin. What else? Heroin. All right, we strung out on these abominable things. That's who my people are, man. My people, go ahead.
Are destroyed.
They're all loved.
Are destroyed.
No, they're all here to hold hands with every other nation.
Are destroyed.
Man, we destroyed because we hold hands with these other nations. We are destroyed, my people, because we celebrate these pagan holidays. We are destroyed because we don't have one doctrine, man. We let other nations come inside our business instead of telling them to mind their own goddamn business, man. This is a family affair. You don't belong here. Get out. That's where the get out should have came from. But now we have movies making fun of us saying get out. That brother wasn't smart enough because of what?
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Go ahead.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge. All right, y'all see us each and every weekend, man, giving y'all universal practical knowledge, letting you know that the world is yours, Israel. If you're so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, the world is yours. But my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge because y'all reject the knowledge that the priests and prophets give to you, man. Y'all rejected the knowledge that the priests and prophets and the disciples gave to you, man. Y'all rejected Daniel. Y'all rejected Moses. Y'all rejected Isaiah. Come on, man. Give them some more, Bible Shop.
I will also reject thee.
The Most High will also reject you, man. The I.S.U.P.K will also reject you also because we love what the Most High loves and hate what the Most High hates, man. That's law. A lot of y'all listen to Yo Gotti and y'all hear him say, yeah, but the law against the law. Well, listen, not loving your brothers and sisters is against the law. Eating shrimp, crab, pork, and lobster is against the law. All right, our people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge because they think getting high off their own supply is a way to get out of misery, get out of being depressed, get out of being frustrated, instead of consulting with a man that has greater knowledge than you, man. A man that has greater experience than you, man. You have to consult with each other, man. That's something that we have lost. We have lost the knowledge, we have lost the communication skills, and we have lost the ultimate thing, man. Brotherhood and sisterhood. When the scriptures expound on brotherhood and sisterhood, when the scriptures expound on not celebrating wicked pagan holidays, it expounds on hating other feast days, man. It expounds on these things. But until we come back into these laws, statutes, commandments, we'll forever be in a world that doesn't belong to us, man. We'll forever be in a world of mourning, all right, by suffering and sorrow, all right, watching on the news our brother killing another brother, or our brothers getting killed by a cop, man, all right, or by a bomb that a mass school shooter named Kyle went to and shot up everything, man. And a year later, just had probation. We suffering, man. And the Lord is going to reject us because we are rejecting the knowledge that's right in front of us. We'd rather go to a coon and get knowledge. We'd rather go to a divine minister and get knowledge, man. When the knowledge and the truth is right here in these holy scriptures, man. Precept upon precept, line upon line. Go ahead.
Come. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me.
All right, so if you reject the knowledge and you think that you're going to stand for something, aka Joel Osteen, the Lord is going to reject you too, man. All right? There's been so many priests that have been confounded in their iniquity. All right? There's been priests that gave little boys herpes. All right? There's been priests that have molested little children, man. The Lord will reject thee, man. You're not going to get away with not one dot and not one tittle, man. Everything is being recorded, and that's law. All right? Judgment day is coming soon. Which side will you be on? Will you be on the righteous side or will you be on the wicked side, man? I pray that you understand, if you're a so-called Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, that you fall in line up under this banner so you can know what the truth is in these scriptures, man. So you can know where your marriage should be, man. Your marriage should be right here in this holy Bible. You should be married to the scriptures, man. You should be married to these precepts. You should love your brothers and sisters like they are yourself. Go ahead.
Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God.
Man, seeing that you've forgotten the laws of God. You told your whole congregation in the church that it was okay for you to commit adultery. You know, man, I was at the strip club. I was throwing dollars. Here, Pastor, let me throw some dollars at you. Nah, man. The Lord is going to reject you for that, for forgetting the law, for forgetting the law of you not telling your sister to put some goddamn clothes on her behind. By you not telling that brother, hey, man, I don't think we should go to the strip club. Let's boycott that. You forgot the law, man. Most importantly, you forgot the law where there shouldn't be homosexuality going on, man. There shouldn't be abominable, unclean eating, putting that hot sauce, the barbecue sauce, none of that. But you forgot about it. And you went ahead and did it, man. So the Lord is going to go ahead and do it and forget about you and reject you, man. Go ahead.
Come. I will also forget thy children.
And he's going to also forget your children. Because what are you going to do? You're going to tell them, hey, man, we celebrated Christmas, you know. Come on, celebrate Christmas. You're going to tell them, hey, man, celebrate Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy holidays. Because you forgot the law, man. The Lord is going to forget you and your children because you're going to continue this familiar spirit, man. You're going to continue to say that it's law to light up that blunt and wake and bake, man. Now you got the munchies. Now it's time to eat some, what's them chips called? Pork rinds? Yeah, you're going to open up that bag of pork rinds, man. You're going to open up that bag and you're going to start smacking and crunching. Then you're going to pop open a can of some Vienna sausage that say pork on it, man. You're going to say, man, I ain't hungry no more. I took care of that wake and bake munchy type thing. And the Most High going to say, listen, I took care of you. I forgot about you just like you forgot about the law. Hey, you did it to yourself, so you did it to your kids too. You don't care? Why should I? Many are called, but few are chosen, man. You can be called to do this works and turn your back, man, upon the Most High, upon the priesthood, upon the brotherhood, upon the sisterhood. You can turn your heart away from it. Man, listen, it's time for us to gain this rulership. All right? Not aggressively, not violently, by following these laws, statutes, and commandments obediently. All right? Once we do it, guess what? Everybody else is going to do it. Anything that we do, we have, listen, tons and tons and tons of people that go after the same thing that we're doing just because we're doing it. But what we're not doing is we're not keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments. That's why we're being forgotten about, man. That's why nowadays we're known as African Americans, Pan-African, or some nonsense, man. Some immaculate conception. How could you be from two continents? Ask yourself this. If you say, hey, where you from in Europe? They're not going to say you're European American. Look at the type of situations that we put ourselves in by the lack of knowledge, by rejecting the truth. That's the most important thing that we do. We reject the truth when we should be acknowledging it. We should be expounding on it. We should be spreading it like Commander General YAHANNA does in this I.S.U.P.K, man. We need to expand on this brotherhood. We need to connect more with our Hispanic brothers, and the Hispanic brothers connect more with your Native Indian brothers, and both of them connect with the Negroes, man. That's how the world is going to be ours. The world is yours when you abide by these laws, statutes, commandments righteously. All right? Drop that, Baba Shah. Let me get Psalms chapter 9, verse 8. Baba Shah. Go ahead.
Chapter 9.
Chapter 9, verse 8.
It's the book of This is the book of Psalms, chapter 9, verse 8. Mm-hmm. And he shall judge the world.
And wait. He shall what?
And he shall judge the world in righteousness.
He shall judge the world in righteousness, man. All right, this ain't no, hey, I'm going to choose to do this and I'm going to just be judged by that. No, he's going to judge the world, man, in righteousness. Go ahead.
He shall minister judgment to the people in uprightness.
So that's how we do it, man. We have to minister judgment to the people in uprightness. We have to come out here and warn you because you are destroyed for your lack of knowledge. We have to give you the uprightness judgment of these laws, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
It's cool for you to not know the first time, then you start doing it the second time. Then you wonder why it's so hard on you the third time, man. Because time and time again, you have to be reminded of the judgment. All right? You have to be reminded that you're not going to get away with sinning to the Most High. Either you're going to do it or you're not. If you're not going to do it, then get out the way, man. Pay your tithes to the ISUPK.com page so the priests and prophets can come out here and risk our lives, man. In the ghettos, in the cartel zones, in the ganglands, man. Your Christian pastors ain't doing it because they forgot the law.
Right.
They forgot how to be a brother outside of that building, man. They only care about that building. They only care about that structure. They only care about that agenda that the oppressor is pressing on them, man. It's time for us to separate, all right? And once we separate, we're going to have the world to ourselves, all right? Everybody else is going to want to be a part of what we're doing, and that's how it's supposed to go, all right? They're going to come to us for things that we have, and then, we sell it to them, for whatever price you want. You put a price on it. If it ain't your brother, you put a price on it. That's how this world is supposed to go. That's how the world is going to be yours, man. Because right now, we going to the oppressors and buying Fiji water for $5 for, they putting their price on it, man. When the price of water should be free. There's so much of it. All right? The price of their water is putting chemicals in the water, destroying our people. Because we already destroyed for the lack of knowledge. They're like, well, hell, they already destroyed. Let's add a little fuel to the fire, They don't care. Why should we? Yeah, put some plastic in there, Let's say it's filtered when it's really not. Good night, huh? It's time for us to listen. Girding our loins, man. That's what time it is. The Most High chose us to be men of war, to have a warlike spirit. But we lost that fight in us, man, from all this oppression. All right, Scarface said the world is his by sniffing a mountain of cocaine. Man, listen, the entire planet is yours if you follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. You can be with your family. All right, it ain't going to be no more, man, this brother got 25 to life for stealing some groceries. Or, hitting a cop horse. Or kicking a cop dog. Getting football numbers for things like this, man. Good night. Drop that. Babu Shah. Let's stay in Psalms, man. Let me get Psalms chapter 73, verse 11.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 73, verse 11.
Uh-huh.
And they say, how doth God know?
And they asking a question. Man, how you know that God know? What's this? Is it that important? Like, how does he know? Go ahead.
And is there knowledge in the Most High?
Now they asking, is there even knowledge in the Most High? Like, what does he know? How does God know? Man, go ahead.
Verse 12. Behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world.
Stop right there. Behold. That's telling you something's coming, man. You asking a question, well, it's going to come to you rough, rugged, and raw, man. Go ahead. These are. These are
the ungodly.
So he's letting you know these are the ungodly. The ones that know, but want to continue to do what they want to do, man. And ask questions like, why can't I do this? How will he know? But what knowledge is it that he even knows that I'm doing wrong? Go ahead.
Who prosper in the world, they increase in riches.
Keep going.
Verse 13. Verily, I have cleansed my heart in vain and washed my hands. What's the word? Innocent.
Innocence.
The last word.
Yeah.
Innocency.
And innocency, right? The I.S.U.P.K starter package, man. All right. If y'all don't know this word, we finna get to it. So the starter package is this is what book we in right here. The King James Version. All right, 1611. The Holy Bible. All right. You're gonna get you one of these. You're gonna get you a notebook, get you a pen, then you're gonna get this apocrypha right here. If y'all want to know where the apocrypha belongs, why it's taken out of this Holy Bible, it belongs in the middle, where you could say it belongs after the Old Testament, and you can say it belongs before the New Testament. All right. So we're gonna go to this word. All right, let me go back.
So like, if I may, are y'all still on that scripture?
Come.
So like, if I may pull a precept.
Yeah, I'm right.
So the precept, Isaiah 29:15, it says, woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in the dark. And they say, who seeth us, and who knoweth us? Verse 16, surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay.
Right.
For shall the work say of him, for shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding? It's like, I want to keep going. I want to, take over your class. But that was the point when you're saying that who can see us? Like, who knows? Like, who knows? Who knows us? You know what I'm saying? Right. Who knows? Who knows the things that the wicked are doing? You know what I'm saying? So like,
nah, no sweat. Let's get back to the scripture that we pulled. Hey, that was a mighty precept, sir. The water. So, the rich think when they get this money, man, the world is mine. Like, nigga, get back. The world is mine, but the world is yours. You tell them niggas get back, because what they doing is they cleansing their mind and their heart in vain. They making it vain. All right. The scriptures say, I'm gonna paraphrase this right quick, right? The water for Officer 500 Naquah for helping me get this precept, right? So in the book of Matthew, chapter 19, verse 24, it's expounding that it's easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than a rich man enter into the kingdom of heaven. All right, listen, your riches ain't gonna help you make it into heaven, man. There's no way in hell your money can pay for your sins, man. You gonna have to pay for them. All right? Ain't nothing on a dollar bill but a dead person, man. This is a dead man walking. All right? So let's get this definition. So, let me go scroll back up. Instancy, right? So it's talking about murderers. It's talking about assassins and stuff like that. Let's go to Google, because it's really not expounding on definition. All right. Somebody spell it out. INNOCE.
INNOCEN.
CY.
Come.
Already. So this is what y'all gonna have to do, man. When y'all run across a word, don't stumble on it. Don't pass it up, man. Find out what it means, man. All right. Another term for Innocence, right?
Innocency.
Innocency. All right. He was speaking to the people, protesting his innocency, right? Some excuse, right? The I.S.U.P.K. Listen, man, that's the main thing. No cowards, no excuses. That's the main thing you have to know in this truth. You have to stand away from doing wicked things, man, by trying to cover it up, by saying, man, who's gonna know the knowledge of me doing this sin? All right. We got to pull away from that. We got to pull away from thinking that you can be a point guard for a white man and at the same time serve the Lord, thinking that you can be a point guard for the Most High. You're going to turn over the ball, man. It's going to be a turnover because the Lord not going to deal with you like that, man. He knows in your heart where your heart is. Your heart is for that money. Your heart is for that cocaine, for that weed, for that prostitute, man. It's not for the Lord. He gonna forget about you. All right. Drop that. Let's go to verse. Now let's go to the book of Job. Yeah, man. These scriptures are heavy, man. This is how we hold on right quick. This is how we get ourselves out of this world into the kingdom of heaven. We have to separate from these doctrines. We have to separate from these agendas and these distractions, man. Because that's what they are. Everything is a distraction from you serving the Most High. They want you to hate your brother so you can hate the Most High. And you being confused, not even knowing the truth behind it. You got to know the truth behind somebody trying to come in between your brothers and sisters. And foremost, you have to know who your brothers and sisters are. All right. So if you tuned in on YouTube and you've never been face to face with us, and you see us in one of your cities, make sure you get a flyer so you can know who your brothers and sisters are on this side of America, North America, Central America, South America. So you can know that the Cubans come from the tribe of Manasseh. So you can know that the Gadites are the native Indians. So you can know that Reuben is the original tribe, all right? Not some made up tribe that the white man gave you, man. You got to know these 12 tribes of Israel. Man, I'm trying Christ. Oh. Now let's go to Isaiah, Bible Shah. We go to Isaiah chapter 13, verse 3. Yeah, man. This truth is gonna be pushed forward. And a lot of y'all hear me saying that, not understanding where it's coming from. Where it's coming from is the Lord and the Lord's will shall be done, man. Or you're gonna be thrust through, trying to get in the way of stopping these priests and prophets' message. All right? Don't stop the positive vibes of the priests and prophets. When we come out here to warn you, it's out of love. It's a positive vibe. But a lot of y'all demon get interrupted on the things that he was having set up for you, man. They had death set up for you. All right, not having the rulership of this world. So you got to be in this world, but don't be of it, man. When Christ returns, the world is going to be ours. All right? There's going to be no other kingdom to come up against him. No other nation, no other Babylon, no other Roman empires, no other comedic communities or whatever you want to call it, man. All these plazas, all these museums, all these malls are going to be destroyed. Thus saith the Lord. Are you ready?
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 13, verse 3. I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones for mine anger, even them that rejoice in my highness.
Man, read that one more time. I just want them to hear it. Read that one more time.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 13, verse 3. I have commanded my sanctified ones.
I have commanded my sanctified ones, man. My anointed ones, my ones that I have separated from these other heathen nations, man. I've commanded them. I have given them a law to do something. Go ahead.
I have also.
So here's a plus sign to that. He's adding on another duty to the ones that he's sanctified, that he is sent for. Go ahead.
Called my mighty ones.
His mighty ones. Ooh-wee, man. The priests and prophets in the I.S.U.P.K have been called. Go ahead.
For mine anger.
For the anger of the Lord. Because the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians want to continue to break the law, statutes, commandments. They want to continue to do adultery, to do murder, to steal. Go ahead.
Even them that rejoice in my highness.
Man, even them that's not in the I.S.U.P.K. For them that want to do their 90 days. For them that want to do their 6 months, man. The Most High has called them. All right, we coming together. We finna get on one accord with one doctrine and one body, man. For the Lord's anger, man. Go ahead. Go to verse 6.
Verse 6. Howl ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand.
Man, howl ye. Man, you gotta say this to the people, man. For the day of the Lord is at hand, man. That's law. You have to go out here and glorify the Most High, man. You have to. Go ahead.
It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty.
Man, listen, the day of the Lord has come. All right, Babylon has fallen to rise no more. It has come as a destruction from the Almighty, man. It has come from the Lord. It has come from the Lord that he has brought the I.S.U.P.K together since 1969, man. It has come from the Lord. It has come from the Lord to let you know that the world is yours, man. You just have to take a bigger step than those baby steps that you have been taking in life. You have to take those steps into being clean unto the nation of Israel. All right? You have to be clean by being ordained and anointed, by getting that oil poured on your head to be able to teach these scriptures and break down these scriptures, man. To let them know how much this place is finna be destroyed from the Almighty. To let them know that all these doctrines are finna be destroyed from the Almighty. To let them know that we're not eating shrimp, crab, pork, and lobster no more. That the Most High has come here to set destruction, man. Go ahead. Verse 7.
Verse 7. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt.
So when they hear that, they're gonna be like, hey, man, like, why are you telling me this now? Like, I was finna go do something. Like, can I come back in an hour? Can I come back in a week? Can I come back in a month? Like, their hand gonna be shaking and shivering, man. And their heart gonna melt. Like, no, it's come right now. It's like every camp, man. When the I.S.U.P.K come back to that same camp spot, they heart gonna melt, man. They heart gonna melt. They gonna know they gotta deal with us again, man. Go ahead.
Verse 8. And they shall be afraid.
Nah, they shall be all rejoiced.
And they shall be afraid.
Go ahead.
Pangs and sorrows.
Yeah, man. This is a terrible power that we dealing with, man. If we don't come back to these laws, statutes, commandments, we're gonna be treated just like a heathen, man. We're gonna be treated just like this world that we live in treats us. Times 10, man. We're gonna get double the punishment. Go ahead.
Pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames.
Man, y'all know when the devil, man, gets embarrassed, he gonna turn red, man. But guess what? It's gonna be you too. You're gonna be so heated that it's time for me to cut out the madness. It's time for me to cut out not loving my brothers and sisters, man. It's time for me to cut out disobeying the Most High, disobeying the priests and prophets. Go ahead.
Verse 9. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel both with wrath and fierce anger.
Man, that don't sound like the Lord is coming back to bring everybody together and let's all hold hands and jump around and say hallelujah. This ain't that type of party, man. This ain't that type of adventure. This ain't that type of journey, man. You have to prepare yourselves for temptation, man. And you have to fight it. Or you're going to get this cruel, all right, both with wrath and with fierce anger. Just like when your body consumes that pork, man, your body is fighting that off by giving you diabetes, by giving you high cholesterol. Just letting you know, hey, man, you better cut this out. So the Most High is saying that same thing. You better cut that out, man. Because the day of the Lord is coming, man. It's upon us right now. Every day that you live, you should worry about is came, man. This already being processed. You should notify yourself that, man. But it takes the priests and prophets to come out here and remind you, man, to don't forget the law. Don't forget the sacrifices that you have to make. Don't forget what Christ really died for. Go ahead.
To lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it.
Listen, man. If you are a sinner, God hates you. All right? So what you learned in the Christian church has destroyed you, man. The lack of knowledge that they have given to you only provided you enough to think that you know the Most High, but you really don't, man. You only really know that you love to sin. You're cool with sinning. You think the Most High is just going to forgive you, man. When the scriptures just read that he will destroy the sinners thereof out of it, man. So it's time for you to come out of this world, man. There's another place that you belong, and it's not in America, man. It's not in Canada. It's not in Africa. It's Israel. That's where you belong. Your heart should dwell upon Israel, not the Jewish belief of Israel. I'm talking about this holy Bible, your set apart record, your history, man, your forefathers. This is where your heart belongs. And you should love the Most High with all your heart, your mind, your soul, and your strength. You got to come back unto your nationality to be able to understand this, man. Because if you don't, you're going to understand some heathen's way of breaking down these scriptures. You're going to understand some heathen's way of destroying you and killing you. It's like somebody waited for you to walk off, picked up their knife, and stabbed you in the back, man. You are learning from a backstabber. You are learning from a cunning hunter. You are learning from somebody that hunts your footsteps, man. They're waiting on you to make the wrong turn. They're waiting on you to be all alone by yourself, away from your family, so they can brainwash you, man. So they can entertain you with the foolery, with the monkey jive. Yeah, they're gonna jive you, man. You can be one of them jive turkeys. Do you want to be a jive turkey, or do you want to shine like some gold, man? All right, the world is yours. All right, the scriptures say our streets will be paved in gold. Do you want concrete as your streets, or do you want to fight for that gold under Christ, man? You're gonna have to fight for something, or you're gonna fall for everything. All right, that okie doke has been okie doke for generations too long, man. It's time for us to fight for what's right. We don't know how to fight for what's right. We know how to fight for gay rights. We know how to protest. We know how to do everything besides follow these laws, statutes, commandments, man. It's going to take you to be reborn, to actually know the truth. All right, that's the only way the truth is going to be within you. If you learn it correctly. You have to learn it correctly, man. People have to stop teaching themselves. Christ didn't teach himself. The men above him didn't teach themselves, man. We got to learn this truth and stay in the light, man. Or we're going to continue to let this darkness consume us. Where you at?
I was on verse 9. I finished it.
Oh, yeah, finish verse 9. All right, no sweat. Go to verse 11, Baba Shah.
Khan, verse 11. And I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity.
I will punish the world for their evil, man. The Most High hates the evil that we've been consumed in. He hates the evil that we continue to get high off of, man. We under crafty counsel right now, and the Most High hates it. Go ahead.
Khan. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease.
Man, listen, all the proud is finna cease, man. When Christ returns, there ain't gonna be no more, man, I'm a loner and this and that. Nah, man. You're gonna be with your family. That's law, to be with your family. All right? What's stronger, a lone wolf or a pack of wolves? Tell me that. What's stronger than a lone lion or a pride, man? Tell me that. What's stronger, a small fish swimming by itself or a school, man? We are fishers of men, trying to raise these dry bones up back to the Most High's law, statutes, commandments. It's not grievous, man. But what's grievous is we don't know that it's law for us to keep our beards. We don't know that it's law for us to have that ribbon of blue and fringes on us, man. We don't know that it's law for our women to cover their head while we going over scriptures. We don't know that it's law for us to not cover our crowns when the men are teaching this Bible, man.
Right.
But we see the Jewish man do it and say, man, let me go ahead and put on this fitted cap, boy. You got that little team on it, man. That's my favorite team. Well, guess what, man? You are on the opposite side of the Most High's team. And you will be thrust through if you continue to not have the knowledge, all right? By having the lack of knowledge. Listen, man, the world is yours. You tell them other niggas, get back.
Lord.
We are not affiliated with no other Hebrew Israelite group.
That's right.
You go ahead.
Khan. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible.
Go ahead.
Verse 12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold.
Stop right there, man. This is how you fight, man. You have to endure to the end. And once you endure to the end, man, it's like you giving yourself a shoe shine all your life. Just trying to get that gloss on, man. That's what the Most High is doing to you. He is trying to buffer you out. He's trying to let you shine. But you want to dim your lights, man. By saying, man, Christmas Eve is coming around the corner. Boy, that ho, ain't it? Nah, man. That ho is a ho.
Yes.
Y'all ain't even catch that. A ho. No sweat. Go ahead.
Time. Even a man that the golden wedge of Ophir.
Listen, it says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold. So even if it's gold, the Most High is going to make you more precious than that. Why do you want to settle for some rust? Why do you want to settle for some gum at the bottom of a shoe? Why do you want to settle for that? When the Most High is trying to make you more precious than fine gold. Even a man than the golden wedges of, how you say that again? Ophir? Yeah, man. If y'all look at the type of golds, listen, that's one of the highest ones right there. You gotta know that. You gotta be in control of your life, man. Other than that, you giving control to legions of demons. All right. So if you're in a religion, you giving yourself away to that legion. You are planting your soul in a cult, worshiping Satan, man. Right. The church is a synagogue of Satan. Right. And they only want you to be gold plated. You know what I'm saying? They don't want that real gold to shine like the Most High do. They want that gold plated on you. They want that Arab gold where it say 14K, and then you go to the pawn shop and you be like, hey, listen, this stuff is fake. That's what these religions want you to be, man. They want you to be fake to the Most High. They want you to be a hypocrite to the Most High. When the I.S.U.P.K is letting you know that the world is yours, man. Under Christ. Right. The I.S.U.P.K is under commanding General YAHANNA, following these laws, statutes, commandments like Christ. And here you see all walks of life, man. But we changed our lives to live a perfect life, to seek repentance, man, to seek forgiveness, to seek that grace period to raise up our people out of hell, man, to raise up our people being strung out on, listen, mollies, handlebars, K2, yeah, that fake kush, that real kush too, man. You got a question? Go ahead.
Like for school buses, Xanax,
right,
Percocets, Perc 30s.
That's right, man. We come to destroy all that stuff, man. We come to give you that type of drug that you never had before. It's called the truth. But a lot of y'all stuck on that drug called Christianity, man. The truth is the cure, man. Go ahead.
The truth is a bitter pill to swallow.
Right. Man, most high crazy, man.
Right.
Hey, the waters, all the Akim and other ones that came into the building today. We got also 500 in the choir. Also 50 Razan Ayas. We got Chupa Yahaja. We got Chupa Kadai one in the building. We got Aquat in the building. Yeah. Go ahead.
So I can touch up what Officer Razan was saying. It's a hard pill to swallow.
Yeah.
A bitter pill to swallow. It's kind of like a horse pill.
Damn.
It's like a horse pill. Not everybody want to endure it to get that horse pill.
Right.
But hey, once you take it, it's over with and you're good after that. The truth is like a horse pill. It's a lot.
Barbershop. Like a mofo. All right. A lot of y'all been looking for that mojo, man. But you can't seem to unlock the potential that you really have. The only way to unlock your potential is getting control of your goddamn life, man. And calling it for what it is. All right, the oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
You have to burn down their images. You have to do away with their doctrines, their philosophies, their theological beliefs, the Zionists, all that is what snatched the world from us, man. What snatched the golden age from us. What snatched the dark ages from us, man. When we can look in the Bible today and see that our men went to war. But what are we doing? We're not going to war, man. We need to be at war spiritually. We need to pick up our crosses, man, and start crossing out Christmas, crossing out Thanksgiving, crossing out New Year's Eve, crossing out all these pagan holidays. That's what time it is. Babshah, go ahead. Verse 13.
Come, verse 13. Therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place.
Ooh-wee. Some finna get shook up, man. A lot of stuff finna get moved around and be removed, man. The Most High, listen, the vengeance is of the Most High. Ain't nobody else gonna take credit for this, man.
Right.
Can't nobody else say that, man. Listen, write me down in history. I got 300,000 men and went to war with everybody, and we came out victorious, man. It's not gonna happen. All right, it's gonna take our king to return, but we have to show and prove, man, ourselves worthy. Because right now we're not worthy, man. We separated as a nation. We separated by speaking English and Spanish and Portugal. What's some other language we speak as Israelites? French,
Spanish,
Pig Latin, Spanish. What's some more? Dutch, Patois, Swedish. Good night. Let's touch on that Swedish part. We separated dearly and beloved, Slagia, by there's straight men and there's homosexual men, man. We separated. There shouldn't be a such thing as a straight man and a crooked man, man. But what the Lord made it crooked, listen, don't question that, man. But that didn't come from the Lord, man. That came from man being wicked, disgusted, and perverted, man. What type of life is that? You can't reproduce by being with the same sex, man. The scriptures say, and this is law, right? This is biblical law class. It says, be fruitful and multiply. So let's be fruitful and multiply and spread this knowledge, man, across the world. Let's spread this truth. All right? Let's get these boots on the ground and let's fight for these crowns, man. For crowns of gold. We doing it for your house shop, man. Slap you. Anybody got anything?
Keep going.
Yeah. Nobody got
Book of Isaiah, chapter 13, verse 13. Therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Lord of hosts.
In the wrath of the Lord of the hosts. All right, the vengeance is of the Lord. He is the Lord of hosts. That means he has an army. For all y'all who mistake him for being a coward. For all y'all that mistake him as being a fake God, man. He is the Lord of hosts. And we are the army of the Lord, man. The I.S.U.P.K. on the Commander General YAHANNA. We're here to follow these laws, statutes, commandments, and we're here to correct those who think they know the wrong way is the right way. We're here to correct that, man. Go ahead.
Come. And in the day of his fierce anger.
Man, in the wrath and in the day, man, it's going to be his fierce anger. All right, if you put your hand over some fire, boy, that's some fierce anger coming at you. Most High is going to tear fire to everything. Most High is going to tear fire to these laws, statutes, commandments that were broken, man. That's what time is going to be. Let me get verse 14, Bible Shop.
Verse 14. And it shall be as the chaste roe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up, that they shall every man turn to his own people.
Listen, man, it's gonna come a point in time where every nation is just gonna turn to his own nation. The Chinese gonna be with the Chinese, Japanese gonna be with the Japanese, the Russians with the Russians. Go ahead.
Come. And flee every one into his own land.
All right, the Hamites gonna be with the Hamites, the Ishmaelites gonna be with the Ishmaelites. Listen, the I.S.U.P.K is only gathering together with each other, man. Right. If you're a so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, we're trying to save you from the wrath of the Most High's terrible power, man.
Right.
We are dealing with a terrible, I don't know how many times I can expound on this, man. Power. The power of God, it sees all, man. It's called Almighty. We just went over this. All right? The I.S.U.P.K is only here together with one another, man. Not everybody is going to have that mercy, man. All right? It will be no mercy. Listen, you've been warned. I pray that you understand. I pray that you stop what you're doing and go to this website right here, ISUPK.com. Get in contact with your local camp leader in your city so you can be state approved to be the army of the Lord, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
Verse 15. Every one that is found shall be thrust through.
Everybody that's found as a so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian gathered and, just enjoying life, doing whatever it takes, not following law, statutes, and commandments will be what?
Thrust through.
Go ahead.
And every one that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
And everybody that's found with them shall fall by the sword. What happened to Huey Newton? He wanted to join together with the Africans, and he was thrust through, man, by the sword. What happened to Malcolm X? Thrust through. All right? Fred Hampton. Should I keep naming them, man? Michael Jackson. Kobe Bryant. Thrust through. It's time for us to stop being foolish non-believers. We're dealing with a living God that chose you to follow these laws, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
Nobody else has this truth. Nobody else has a living God. All right? Every other religion that you see only has an idol to look up to. They don't have anything real.
That's right.
That's why they look at us like, man, they destroyed. Like, they got something real. It's called Israel. It's real. If it's Israel, Slack it. All right, man. I want you to keep going. I don't think they understand how terrible the Most High is.
Verse 16. Their children also shall be dashed.
Stop. Not the children.
Sir.
Start that verse over.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 13, verse 16. Their children.
Right.
Also.
Their children also, man. So from age newborn to 4, man, to 5, 6. Listen, go ahead.
Shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes.
That's what's going to happen, man. We're going to gather up all of them that's sinning. Boy, they children too. We just showed y'all the precept. Even your children going to be forgotten about, man. Rejected. Go ahead.
Their houses shall be spoiled and their wives ravaged.
Listen, man. It's close. Tornadoes, volcanoes, hurricanes, corona. What else do you need to see to get you to fear the Most High, Israel? What else do you need to see besides the priests and prophets in your face warning you? I think you need to see the death of your children getting bashed into pieces like these other nations. I think you need to see your houses getting spoiled, man. I think you need to see your wives getting ravished. We've already been raped, robbed, and murdered. That wasn't good enough, huh? To come back to the Most High. It's going to take Christ coming back with his double-edged sword, man, to put us in correction, to let us know that the world is yours, Israel. If you're a so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, stop what you're doing, man. If you're doing wrong, stop. Turn your heart away from evil things. Turn your lust away from your flesh, man. You are your enemy. It's you. Stop blaming other people. It's you, man. When I came into the truth, I started looking at myself. That's how I found out it's you. It's you. You in your own way. You are your own path to destruction. You're on the highway to the byway. Yeah, that 6 feet is real, man. That 6 feet is real. So it's time for you to stop being like Adam used to be, man, on the ground. It's time for us to start forming in the dust, man. Spreading this truth. Leveling up. Being on a higher state than those that stuck down here, man. The Most High chose us to be set high above, man.
That's right.
All nations on the face of this planet Earth. So the world is yours. You just got to come back to letting Christ be your king instead of President Obama, President Donald Trump, President Joe Biden, or whoever prime minister that you are under, man, if you're listening. Come back to the Most High's law, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
And be ye perfect as which the Father is in heaven. All right. Other than that, we just destroyed because we didn't want to accept the knowledge. We didn't want to say that universal practical knowledge has the truth. We just want to be a knockoff. But listen, you're going to get knocked off. All right. You're going to get dashed. All that. No sweat, man. So let me get the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 16. Mm-hmm.
It's like, what should
Isaiah chapter 14, verse 16.
I got it. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 16. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee.
So this is talking about old Lucifer. All right. The Lucifer that you hear in the church isn't in these scriptures, man. Do I need to go up a few verses? Let's go up a few verses. Let's go to verse 12.
Verse 12.
This is, by the way, this is the only time that this name is mentioned. Go ahead.
How art thou fallen from heaven?
How art thou fallen from heaven? How you fell from this rulership? Go ahead.
O Lucifer, son of the morning.
O Lucifer, son of the morning. So this is a title. It didn't say fallen angel. It didn't say the one of the most powerful angels, the beautiful one, the what was he supposedly a choir?
Yeah. He's the head of the music department.
Right, the head of the music department. None of that, man. We all know in the churches today who's in charge of the music rehearsals, man. The homosexual choir rehearsal, practice, petition, and philosophy, or whatever you want to call it. It's homosexual, man. Right. So, son of the morning. Who you see in the morning? On Fox, on CNN, ESPN. Need I say more? Go ahead.
Come. How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations?
All right. Once again, man, Lucifer is just a title. Lucifer is a man that has been shining, weakening the stars, man. The Israelites. All right, go ahead.
Verse 13. For thou hast said in thine heart.
So thou said in thine heart. You put it in your own heart, on your own chest. You just huffing and puffing. Go ahead.
I will ascend into heaven.
Man, you said this to yourself, man. What's that word when you talking third person?
Schizophrenic?
Yeah. You said schizophrenically, I will ascend into heaven. It's me. I'm about to do it. I can go. Go ahead.
I will exalt my throne above the stars of God.
You said this in your own schizophrenically mind in your heart. I will ascend into heaven. Well, if you fell from heaven, how will you ascend there? I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. So now you're saying I'm gonna put my throne over the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. I'm gonna say everybody's created equal, but I'm gonna say that they're 3/5 of a man also. Go ahead.
I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation.
So now you saying you're gonna sit on the mounts of the congregation. We all know you sitting there right now because you have an imposter and how you said impostering Jesus that we know so ignorantly today as Jesus Christ. All right, Caesar Borgia. So you sitting on the mountain of the congregations in the churches right now. Go ahead.
In the sides of the north.
In the sides of the north, man. Where we at today? We in North America. You doing it over here too, man. You doing it in Russia. You doing it in North Egypt. Listen, you doing it in North Africa. Hell, you probably doing it in North, what's the continent? Antarctica. You probably doing it in North Antarctica. We know you doing it in North Alaska in Canada. We know you doing it in what's up there? Switzerland, Ireland, Sweden, Greenland. We know you doing it up there north. Go ahead.
So like you said, the North Pole and stuff.
Right, North Pole. There we go. Santa Claus. God damn.
Alaska and everything.
They're trying to do it on Mars too, sir.
Oh, they're gonna do it on north side of Mars. Dang. Good night. That one said they gonna hold Christmas on Mars, man.
They will, sir. They could. They will try, sir.
Yeah, man. Wicked deceivers, man. What? The world is ours if we stop being lied to. If we stop accepting these lies, man. The world will be ours if we accept Christ as our Messiah. Right. His name is Yahawashi HaMashiach, the Messiah, man, in English. This is the message right here to warn you to be in the right spirit at all times. We've lost that touch because I'm gonna put it like this. We've been masked like Halloween characters, man. Like, here, you can do this now. Okay, after this day, you can do this now. Instead of just following these laws, statutes, commandments. All right, precept upon precept, line upon line. Let me not get off topic. Go ahead.
Verse 14. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds.
I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. We all know they got spacecrafts, satellites. All right. We all know they got missiles, laser beams. What else? What's some things called?
Bombs.
Nuclear bombs.
ICBM missiles.
What is some things called? Drones. We all know y'all got drones.
Said satellite, sir.
Yeah, man. Listen, man, this truth will make you free, man. NASA's the big brother of satellites, all right? Lucifer tries to be everywhere like the Most High. That doesn't sound like a fallen angel to me. It sounds like what is it called? A copycatter. Go ahead.
What you talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, Salaki.
Nah, no sure. We're going all the way to about 20 something.
Verse 15. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell.
Man, listen. Okay, you done all that. You doing all this. You looking all so-called beautiful or whatever. Yeah, but you will be brought down to hell, man. You're gonna be in the same condition as we were, building everything. All right, slaving for everything, begging for everything. There ain't gonna be no protesting. You ain't gonna get to be protesting, man. You're gonna be on your own drugs by yourself. And then if you get caught doing it, you're gonna be put to death, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Con. Verse 16. No, Salaki, to the sides of the pit. Verse 16. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth?
Bible stop. They go to cut right there, man. Is this the what?
Is this the man?
No, the choir leader.
Is this the man?
An angel.
Is this the man?
The what?
The man.
A fallen angel.
The man.
Oh, Lucifer is the man from Babylon, man. A nation of Edomites. All right, a nation of so-called white people, man. Go ahead.
That made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms.
Man, we all know who's shooking kingdoms, man. Who just came from, what is it, Afghanistan?
Right.
It just came from Korea. All right, we naming nations. We naming kingdoms, man. They've been everywhere. They've been Puerto Rico. All right, they got a stamp on that. What else? They just went over to Haiti.
Talking about America, sir?
Yeah, I'm talking about old Lucifer. Go ahead.
The whole world.
The whole world. Damn right.
They got a place everywhere.
Damn right.
Every last bit of the earth, including space.
Man, they in space too, though.
Yeah, they trying to touch every what is it, planet out there too as well.
Soon we gonna hear they have landed a flag in Neptune. Slack. Oh, go ahead.
Verse 17. That made the world as a wilderness.
Man.
You going?
Yeah.
And destroyed the cities thereof.
This is how they do the world, man. They're gonna make it from wilderness, destroying what you had to build their own things. And then they're gonna have you as prisoners, man. As you incarcerated, you separated from your family on the borders wearing 4 blankets, man. Starving to death. All right? Go ahead.
That opened not the house of his prisoners.
And he's not gonna open the house of the prisoners, man. He gonna have you doing death sentences. He gonna have you on death row. He gonna have you in there for 499 years. Who in their everlasting heart can live that long and survive out that sentence, man? They're not gonna open the doors to the house, man. Go ahead.
Verse 18. All the kings of the nations, even all of them, lie in glory.
Man, they what?
Lie in glory.
No, they tell the truth in glory.
Lie in glory.
Man, so Lucifer was never a fallen angel. It fell from heaven, man. None of the how many of a third of the other angels came with him either, man. They do what?
Lie in glory.
Go ahead.
Everyone in his own house.
Man, everyone in this house. So that means from the man to the woman, all the way down to the children. Every last one of them gonna lie. The truth is not in them, man. They were a liar from the beginning. They were a murderer from the beginning. Go ahead.
Come, verse 19. But thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch, and as the
remnant
of those that are slain, thrust through with a sword.
That's what's gonna happen, man. Every last generation of the Edomites will be thrust through. Go ahead.
Come. That go down to the stone.
You missed it. I was waiting on it. You missed it though. They will be thrust through.
Thrust through with a sword.
They're gonna be thrust through with the sword, man. We out here destroying nations with the word of God, man. We out here destroying nations by exposing their false doctrines. It's your turn, man. If you're a so-called Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, this is your opportunity. All right? The rulership is at hand. The kingdom of heaven is at hand. It's up to you to fight these temptations that you go through from these lustful desires of your flesh, from these earbuds, from these ear hustlers, man, from these motivational speakers.
Right.
You have to turn your heart away from them, or you're going to be thrust through too with the sword. Sloggy, go ahead.
Okay. That go down to the stones of the pit as a carcass trodden under feet.
Terrible power, man, that we serve. You got to know the truth behind identifying your enemies, man. If you never identify your enemies, you'll never know the wrongs of your doings and the wrongs of their doings. It's time to start making comparisons, man. All right? That's how you actually learn. You have to compare things. All right? Who is Lucifer? Who is Christ? Go ahead.
Come. Verse 20. Thou shalt not be joined with them in burial, because thou hast destroyed thy land and slain thy people. The seed of the evildoers shall never be renowned.
Listen, man. The Most High is trying to separate us. He's trying to show us not to marry with them. He's trying to show us not to, eat from the tree of life. He's trying to show us that the evildoers are going to be never renewed, never renowned, never to be a dynasty or empire ever again, man, after Christ returns. Go ahead.
Salakia, sir. In other words, if y'all don't understand what Officer Kamaki is saying, is what he's bringing out is very heavy.
Right.
You understand? The pastors will not be renowned.
Right.
In this kingdom, they are known as renowned men. When Christ's return, it will be released or destroyed, in other words. However he chooses to do it. Salakia.
Man, damn right.
We're
gonna show them exactly what's gonna happen if they continue. We're gonna let the scriptures come to life, man. But damn right though, the water for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you get the troopers out your hand clap. Cause that's another way that they deceive us, man. Like they sit up in our congregations. They know who to choose. They know, hey man, Louis, is that his name? Louis Farrakhan?
Yeah.
Louis Farrakhan looks like he's their brother. Let's use him. President Obama looks like their brother. Let's use him. No, better yet, let's get a TD Snakes in the building. That looks exactly. Make sure he shaves his head every time. Make sure it's in their face that they can sin against God. Make sure, yeah, let's get a bald head, man. Good night, man. Bible shot. Let me get these last two scriptures of the day.
We're going verse 21.
If I may,
Damn right.
I may, I know we. If I may go, if you don't mind going back up to Isaiah, it's like Isaiah when it says I will exalt myself above the stars.
I got you.
So yeah, it's how we know it's not talking about a fallen angel or some fake angelic being as the Christian church has, destroyed the scripture, man, butchered the scripture to be, man. You know what I'm saying? What the Christian church believes, or the Catholic Church believes, is a pagan doctrine. You know what I'm saying? It's a pagan doctrine that's not written of in the scriptures. You understand? Mm-hmm. So, like, you want to get the scripture?
Come on. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 13. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven.
Right.
I will exalt my throne above the stars of God.
Right. So this is how we know this is a man. We know this is a man because the scripture begins by saying, is this the man? Right? And it says this man is going to exalt himself among the stars. Right? Now the precept to that is what? We go to the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 4.
That's right.
Right? This is concerning the children of Edom, the Edomites. Right?
Right.
It says Obadiah chapter 1, verse 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars. They've already exalted themselves among the stars. The so-called your oppressor, the so-called white man, has exalted himself among the stars. You know what I'm saying? And he's also done this by what? Since 1968, under Kennedy, they were the first ones to be to land on the moon.
Right.
Now they exalt themselves on other planets. Whenever they land on some planet, they take the American flag and plant it on the moon, plant it on Mars. You understand? And they exalt themselves above the stars, right? You want to say something?
So like in 69, you was right
there. 1969. So like, that's all I want to add, man. It's not a man. It's not an angelic being. You know what I'm saying? It's not an angel. It's a man. A man that's on earth who is your oppressor, man.
Right.
It's like with the water, man. Great class.
Nah, no swearing shit. Let's get it.
Damn right. Great thing.
Nah, I've been having this title on my mind for like 2 weeks. I'm like, stop thinking about it and just do it.
Right.
That's what time we need to be on, man. Stop thinking about serving the Most High and just do it. Because once you start doing it, it's gonna be a fire kindled inside of you to make you want to do it even more. Once you do it, man, you gotta do these laws, statutes, and commandments to have life, man. The scriptures say you can choose life or death, but I'd rather you choose life.
Right.
I'd rather you choose to be with your brothers and sisters that's doing the right things. You surround yourself with good people, you're gonna be involved with good things, man. You surround yourself with bad people, listen, bad things are gonna happen and come to you, man. That's practical knowledge. But our people reject it. And that's why we are rejected by the Most High, man. Just do it. Have love for it. All right. Everything else has failed for you in your life. Why not try the right thing? Just saying. Go ahead. Next verse, 21.
Okay.
Been waiting on this.
Verse 21. Verse 21. Prepare slaughter.
Prepare love.
Prepare slaughter.
Prepare. I love everyone.
Slaughter.
No, don't sweat.
Prepare slaughter.
Go ahead.
For his children.
Nah, don't worry about that. Go ahead.
For the iniquity of their fathers.
So it says prepare slaughter, man. Like the scripture above just said. Listen, you're gonna be thrust through with the sword, man. So go ahead, prepare yourself for slaughter. All right. Also, we're gonna be rough, rugged, and raw with you, man. Let me turn this mic over here. We're gonna be rough, rugged, and raw with you. It's time for all you heathen nations to prepare yourselves by hitting the local Gold's Gym, man. All right. I want you to hit Planet's Fitness. I want you to hit, listen, what is that called? The Iron Man Challenge. I want you to hit Slaggy, no sweat. I want y'all to hit all the gyms, man. CrossFit, all that. I want you to get in shape, man. Prepare yourselves for this slavery that you're finna go into. All right? For the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. Prepare yourselves to be handmaids and servants, man. If not, go ahead and start that again.
Come, it's the book of Isaiah,
Chapter 14, verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers.
So this is why the scripture is saying it, man. Prepare slaughter for his children, man. Because for his sins, he's not here to pay for them, man. But his children are. All right? So if you walking around saying, yeah, I didn't do it, it wasn't me. Well, guess what? You're benefiting off of that, man. You are the same cause, man. It's like a domino effect. If you knock one domino down, all the rest of them gonna fall.
right?
So your child is doing the same thing. He's tipping that domino over, doing the same domino effect to the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, man. And making an excuse like, it wasn't me, it was him. So what does it say?
Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers.
For the iniquity of their fathers, man. This is why you have to pay today, man. All right? For the upcoming generations. You have to pay for them to be able to learn this truth, man. You have to pay so they can come into the truth, so they can know the true knowledge of these scriptures. All right? Christ was on the run since birth, man. Y'all have to pay for that. Go ahead.
That they do not rise.
That they do not rise, man. It's a reason the Most High told King Saul to slay everybody, everything, man. It's the reason why. Go ahead. That they do not rise.
Nor possess the land.
Nor possess the land, man. When he didn't slaughter every last one of them, man, they gained possession over us again, man. All right, we allowed them to rise because we sinned against the Most High time and time again. Go ahead.
Nor possesses the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
Nor shall you fill the faces of these cities, man, with your stanky, disgusting fetuses, man. With your stanky, disgusting whores. All right, the honkies. I bet y'all didn't know the definition of honky. Yeah, that'd be for another class. Go ahead.
Come, verse 22. For I will rise up against them.
For I will rise with them.
I will rise up against them.
The Most High is going to rise up against Lucifer, man. He's going to rise up against this nation that has weakened us as a people, man, from learning the truth, from learning the law, statutes, and commandments, from learning how to love our brothers and sisters. He's going to yank you away from this world. Go ahead.
Okay. Saith the Lord of hosts.
So he's saying that to the midst of his army, man. I'm finna rise up against them. So what do you think these angels are doing when he's saying this? Yes, Lord, yes. You know what I'm saying? They ready to fulfill this order, man. And it's coming to a city near you. So like I said, it's time for y'all to start hitting that gym, man. Doing them pull-ups, doing them squats. Get them legs strong, man.
Right.
Y'all gonna be moving gold.
You better be the ox.
You about to be that ox, man. You about to be that jackass too. You know what I'm saying? A gold ain't as light as cotton, man. You'll be picking that gold, boy. Pick that gold, boy. That's what you finna be doing. Go ahead.
And cut off from Babylon the name.
And y'all finna be cut off from saying, this is the Babylonian Empire still. Right. This is the Roman Empire still. And this is the homosexual Babylon still. Y'all finna be cut off from all that. You're gonna dwell no more into doing your own thing. Saying, man, how will he know? Who is he? Who is the Most High? Go ahead.
And remnant, and son, and nephew, saith the Lord.
So the Lord is saying, I know how to cut you off, man. I'm gonna cut off every male aspect of your lineage, man. I'm gonna cut off the remnant, man. I'm gonna cut off your son and your nephews. You ain't gonna be able to come here anymore, man. All this reincarnation is finna cease, except for the Israelites. Thus said the Lord, man. Verse 22 in the book of Isaiah, chapter 14. All right? So listen, Israel. We're going to be back next week, giving you this same doctrine, giving you these same law, statutes, commandments, giving you this same zeal and the spirit that you need to have upon you, man. Matter of fact, be more zealous than us. I challenge you. Be more zealous than the I.S.U.P.K. All right? Become a creature for the Most High. But listen, it ain't no place like home, man. The I.S.U.P.K. has been a home of the truth since 1969. And what we're trying to do is gather ourselves together, because we are a nation not desired. We are a nation that is destroyed for the lack of knowledge. We are a nation that rather choose man over serving the Most High God, man. We think that money is more important than these laws, statutes, and commandments. All right? It's time to start battling these demons. Because these demons are only here to see if you are weak or if you are strong enough, man.
Right.
To be with the army of the Lord. So I pray that you become strong, man. I pray that, listen, I pray that you understand, God damn it. And I pray that you know the truth that the oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
So, like, if I may, did you ever bring up that scripture, Matthew 19?
I didn't expound on it. I just brought it up.
Okay, so like, that's what you brought. What you bring out is super heavy, because that is related to that perfect. Like,
I mean, hey, we about to end class. You got anything you want to add?
No, you too wild. But that's a great example of so like, you want to bring that up?
Yeah, no sweat. Where you want to start it, sir?
So like, maybe you want? Yeah, we get Matthew 19 Bible shots, Matthew 19, and you can start at 16 Bible shot. I think you might have brought this out already though. But I just want to touch on this.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 19, verse 16. And behold, one came and said unto him, Good master, what good thing shall I do that I may have eternal life?
Right. So brother came up to Christ, text like, well, what good thing should I do that I can enter into the kingdom of heaven?
Right.
Keep going.
Verse 17. And he said unto him, Why callest thou me good? There is none good but one.
Right, go ahead.
That is God.
Right, there's only one that's good, and that's the Lord. That's the Most High God. Right, go ahead.
But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments.
No, you ain't got to keep commandments.
Keep the commandments.
No, just go into the Christian church, and the Christian pastor is going to put his hand on your head, and he gonna tell you all the blessing here and come to you.
Keep the commandments.
The Lord said you got to keep these commandments. Right, go ahead.
Verse 18. He saith unto him, which Jesus said, Thou shalt do no murder, Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness. Keep going. Verse 19. Honor thy father and thy mother, and thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. Go ahead. Verse 20. The young man saith unto him, all these things have I kept from my youth up. What lack I yet? Keep going. Verse 21. Jesus said unto him, if thou wilt be perfect, go and sell that thou hast. If thou wilt be perfect, go and sell that thou hast, and give to the poor, and thou shalt have treasure in heaven.
Right. So the Lord told, Christ told this brother, man, okay, well, you keep the commandments, then, give up all your riches, give up all these things, all these things that you love. But a lot of times when brothers come to the truth, man, they face with either, making this money or keeping this job, or keeping this nice car, or keeping a rib, or keeping something valuable they want. They're not willing to lose those things for the Lord. They're not willing to lose those things for this truth. You understand? Right. And that's this truth is just like Captain Young's like right now. This truth is not about. This is not the Christian church, man. That's right. Where you come here and you just this is not a prosperity doctrine. You know what I'm saying? But, you might have to lose some things, man. The Christ. When Christ was walking the earth, what was the thing that he said? What was the thing that he said when he said, the Son of Man have nowhere to lay his head? Right. You understand? Christ had to crash your brother's houses, man. That's right. And he's the king of Israel. You understand? So we gotta humble ourselves, man, and not put our valuables and things like that before the Lord, man. You understand? Some of these things you might lose, man. You understand? And that is a price that we gotta pay sometimes. Just like 1 Peter 2:4. You understand? It says, we suffering as Christ has suffered, man. You understand? So we might have to lose some things. I'm not trying to be long with it and take over the class to lock you, but
nah, damn right.
Something super heavy, and I just want to drop on that. I just want to touch on that. The water.
Nah, most of our curse, man. Hey, we all here to show brotherhood and gain a brother, man.
Right.
This is what the Bible is trying to teach us, to be in the spirit at all times, man. You might not have a place to go, but you got your brothers.
Right.
That's heavy what you're saying. And I wanna touch on this title a little bit. This kind of off topic a little bit, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna bring no more scriptures. All right, the world is yours, right? So we all remember that movie Scarface. That was one of the main little sentences that ran across, the world is yours. But what did Sosa tell Scarface? What did he tell Tony? Anybody?
You talking about the movie Scarface?
Yeah. What did he tell him? The main thing when they met. What did he tell Tony?
You talking about hello to my little friend, or you talking about you must be talking about?
I'm talking about before that. No sweat. For time's sake.
I forget.
For time's sake, we gonna put it like this, man. The Most High is Sosa. All right. The Most High said, like Sosa said, don't fuck me. That's what he told him. Mm-hmm. So what we doing when we break these laws, statutes, commandments, the Most High thinking back like, didn't I just tell them? I don't know. He's like, didn't I just tell them, don't thug me? Thug, right? Thug me. Don't thug me. So stop thugging the Most High, man. And bang out these laws, statutes, commandments obediently, man. With that, this is Israelite School University of Practical Knowledge. Start out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. All right. I'm the Commander Junior YAHANNA. Courteous salute to all my brothers. Shalom Yahabashun Yabshabarakathum. Courteous salute to all my sisters. Shalom Yahabashumarathum Bashim Yabashah. All right, we're going to get the security announcements. And, we got a classic A classic coming y'all way, man. Y'all might get blessed with two. Shalom, Israel. Let's get them security announcements.
This is the I.S.U.P.K security announcements. Where the I.S.U.P.K started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Room for new brother and sister. When a new brother, Salaki, or sister comes into the school, they're off limit for 6 months. They're to be saluted only. They're here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister.
Right.
There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, which can be found in the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21. In the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verses 8 through 10, means 10th in the Hebrew. Ma'ashara, 10% of every penny or any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations.
All right, the upcoming holy convocation will be Purim, all right, the 14th day and the 15th day of the 12th month. All right, this will fall on Monday, February 14th, and Tuesday, February 15th, next year, 2022. You can find this in Esther chapter 9, verse 20 through 31.
Remind Akim and Aqua to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to become a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. This concludes the I.S.U.P.K security announcements. Passing the class back to Officer Famaki.
Hey man, y'all already know what time it is. We appreciate y'all tuning in to Wednesday Biblical Law class. Shalom, Israel.
A house or a lot?
Prepare slaughter. We bout to bombard their whole operation. Certified priests prophesying this my occupation. This shit outrageous. They done made the truth docile. That's why we on the corner crying aloud, looking hostile. It's UPK style. Can't stop now. Farthest warfare couldn't last one round. Let the oppressed rise, and let the rich mourn till the sundown. Enough with this shit, about to make it hot, call it compound. This for my niggas, put the guns in the drugs down. Dwelling in peace till the Lord call for the blood hail. Try to decide my death and got beside yourself. Swore draw for what you perform. How you gon' hide yourself? Devil got to die for his lies and his visions. Ain't got no love for them crackers. Nah, just cruel intentions. And in my father's house is spinning mansions. I got plenty bitches. For the event to destroy my people. You gotta pay the price, nigga. You gotta hear, let them hear. Till the devils that they end this deal. Slaughter, slaughter. Now they shook from vicious words out this handbook. About to take these rappers back to school. My flow said it hook. They crossed the line, ain't no coming back. UPK no cowards. The only thing sweet is the honey check. Righteous is the Lord. Give me rest from my sorrow. And hand down death for them devils. There's no tomorrow. Why? Cause they violence leave a man a stiff corpse. You see a flag in the bench, I see horns in a pitchfork. Go ahead. So please believe it, the white man is a demon, and I ain't gon' vote for them to free me. No. They beat us till we, they color purple, that's why they snipe till they broke like ceiling. You got this nigga on his knees, they wanna have peace. We're screaming, let this bitch burn at 1,000 degrees. I'm laying in the bosom of revenge. I told her I'd do anything she pleased as I squeeze on the double D's. Fuck you, man. I'm talking to you. Slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter. That they do not rise and fill the world with lies and die for your skin. You gon' die for your pride. I'm talking to you. So warn for your life. Your life try to destroy my people. You gotta pay the price, nigga. You gotta hear, let them hear. Till the devils that they end this deal. Slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah.
The police just shot him for no apparent reason. No reason at all. They asked for license and registration. That's the police officer over there that did it. With the black on. I can't really do shit because they got me handcuffed. I can't believe they just did this. I'm fucking back! Ah!
It's okay, I'm right here with you.
Slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter. That they do not rise and fill the world with lies and die for your skin. You gon' die for your pride. That's why I'm talking to you. So warn for your life. Your life try to destroy my people. You gotta pay the price, nigga. You gotta hear, let them hear. Till the devils that they end this deal. Slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah.
One west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. One west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy, it get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Get them dividends, or we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Nah, but he a domino. So what you suckers trying to do? Rhyming comical, guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team my all-stars, I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid, shit has gotten retarded since all the dominance of one west rising to prominent. Cause I be one west to the death till they bury me.
I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers, but I ride like I got group five for Uber. Rhymes hard like they've been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata for the regatta, niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by in black Impalas, let the semi holler. The showstopper been this proper since the teeny bopper, but now I'm doing them off Patron and premium of vodka. I put extensions on the Glock, modified the chopper. The swore heavy, war ready, and that's working mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm up on it, ain't no rapper do it like I do it. A lot of spitties and writers, but when they eat song, none of them can get to the fire around with me. And I had them niggas spit like a tire, down the deep, and I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Fuel igniter, I'm winning, coming through with the title because UPK. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me.